It's time for Monster Chat with Dan and Wade.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize you guys were already here.
Welcome to Monster Chat. I'm Wade Williams.
And I'm Dan Nolan. We've got a very special show planned for you here today.
We're talking about zombies from their origins in real life through the evolution to the way we see them now on the big screen.
Zombies originated in Haiti with the ancient practice of voodoo.
Researchers has told us men called baracos, or black magicians, would often place people in near-death states by injecting them with several poisons as well as powerful dissociative hallucinogens.
People placed in these zombie-like states were often mistaken as dead and soon after buried, only to escape their graves and be seen roaming around the villages days later.
These zombies, however, were far cry from portrayal of them as mindless, undead, cannibalistic killing machines in today's popular films like 28 Days Later or Resident Evil.
We'd like to take a minute now to show you a brief timeline of zombies in film over the last 75 years.
The history and evolution of zombies in film into the way we see them today is as rich and colorful as that of any major staple of American cinema, be it a Clint Eastwood Western, a George Lucas science fiction thriller, or the action and adventure of a James Bond film. The history of zombie films is often traced back to the 1932 Bela Lugosi classic, White Zombie. It wasn't until the late 60s, however, that the zombie movie craze caught major attention with George A. Romero's monster hit, Night of the Living Dead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara. Look, there comes one of them now. I'm getting out of here.
John!
The film was a huge success for the then struggling genre, eventually leading to sequels, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, and most recently, Land of the Dead. But Romero isn't the only one mind behind these classic creatures. Other filmmakers have taken the idea of these undead creatures a step further with films like Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead trilogy, in which Raimi's zombies, or Deadites, as they're called in the series, could talk, and even fly in some cases. Other, more modern zombie films have adapted some of these characteristics as well, as in the case of films like 28 Days Later, Resident Evil, and even the 2004 cult hit, Shaun of the Dead, a British comedy spoofing the genre.
She's so drunk.
All in all, zombie films have come a long way.
As you can see, zombie films have changed pretty dramatically over the years, but it's no wonder that with the advent of computer graphics special effects, millions around the world continue to flock to the theater each time. The technology has led to many variations on the zombie theme, as you saw in the video.
While movies like The Evil Dead and 28 Days Later feature zombies that are able to talk or move around more swiftly, many may still prefer the slow-moving, inaudible zombies of classic hits like George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
Well, that's all we have for today here on Monster Chat. I'm Wade Williams.
And I'm Dan Nolan. Good night.